Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing really well. I've just realised I'm covered in highlighter swatches, so I'm gonna probably need to wipe that off looking like a crazy glam zebra. Okay, so recently I posted a video, I can't even remember which video it was, maybe it was my Get Ready With Me, I think it was, and basically I mentioned that Raw Beauty Christy had recently given me a tip, like she called me up and gave me some pointers, but I was watching one of her videos where she mentioned this tip that if you have a very defined Cupid's bow, that you shouldn't really define the natural shape of your Cupid's bow using lip liner. So when you apply lip liner, you need to do a much softer line. Basically, if you have a very defined Cupid's bow, which mine is, I'll show you shortly, that there is a better method as far as using a lip liner. As you guys know, I'm not a makeup artist. I've never even been to a single makeup class or anything like that. So everything that I do as far as my makeup is either just what I've learned myself or prefer, or what I've picked up on YouTube, or what I've just kind of gathered over the years, basically. And this was brand new information to me, and I've always known that my Cupid's bow is very sharp. It's like a triangle, very sharp and pointed at the top, and the sides of my lips at the top are also very angular. And as much as I love the look of lip liner, and sometimes when you're using a nude lip it's almost necessary, especially for me in the summer when I'm darker and I'm using my same nude lipsticks and I look bonkers, I need a lip liner, but I've never really been able to get it. I've never really been able to make my lips look fuller with lip liner. I've never been able to give them a good shape. And this one tip from Raw Beauty Christy has changed my whole life. Well, it's changed my lips' life. My lips' life. My lips' life. My lips' life. Both of my lips' lives have been changed. So anyway, a couple of you asked me about that. You wanted me to show it because it was a Get Ready With Me. I wasn't kind of demoing very much. And I just kind of mentioned it as like a throwaway comment, and some of you were like, tell me more, show me more. So here we are. You guys ask and you will get. That's how we roll here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I used to line my lips. I'm gonna show you up close and personal the issues I have with my lips. And then I'm gonna show you what I do now. Now, it's still not gonna be perfect. If you only wanna see perfect, amazing, life-changing makeup, go and look at Raw Beauty Christy, because she is incredible. But if you wanna see an idiot do it fairly badly, keep watching. Just before we get started, I just want to mention that this is not what Raw Beauty Christy showed in her video. She just mentioned not over defining your lips if you have quite a defined Cupid's bow. The rest is like how I've sort of interpreted that and what I've been doing to stop myself doing that, if that makes sense. So this is my lips. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. That this part here, which is your Cupid's bow, it is very pointed, very angular here. It also goes down the side here at quite a straight angle. So previously what I'd do, I'm going to show you using my Spice lip liner from MAC, is I would just follow the outline of my lips. I didn't want to get into overlining, that scares me, I don't know what I'm doing, so I just wanted to trace my real lips. So here you can see, this is the shape of my lips if I follow their natural shape. So you can see it basically makes a giant M, and it is very angular here. And it makes my lips look a lot smaller. And that is basically the bottom. The bottom's not so bad, I haven't really changed that a lot, but the top looks mental and smaller than it needs to. So now I'm just gonna fill this in with my Jamie Genevieve by MAC lipstick. and now it's basically a mess. But you can see, as much as I sort of rub my lips and try to make a bit of a blend, it's still very pointy and angular here, and my lips look quite small, that top lip. But if I don't use a lip liner, this lipstick is almost the exact colour of my skin. So my lips are like getting lost and blending into my face, if that makes sense. So I don't like how this looks either. So using the exact same products, I'm going to show you how I've been doing it recently that I like way, way better. I think my lips look actually more natural, even though I'm not following my natural lip shape. They look fuller, younger and plumper, and everything just looks a lot more seamless and softer. So the first thing, I'm still going to do a line first. Now the bottom lip stays basically the same. I'm just doing a softer line, not as much pressure. But I am still following just that curve. And I'm not really going right to the end. I think that was another issue I was having, as I kind of drawing my line right up here. Whereas instead, when I get to the corner of my mouth on the lower lip, I now just kind of use the side of the pencil and just shade a little bit there so I know where I'm going, but I don't draw a really dark line right at the edge. I also draw more of a thicker line, so it sort of blends into the center of the lip. So the bottom is fairly easy. I'm just going around the natural shape of the lip, but I'm just using a bit of a thicker line, a softer hand, and tapering it like lighter towards the corners of my mouth. This is really hard to talk while I'm doing this, so bear with. So the first thing, instead of following this really straight line of my lip, here where the pigment of my lip is, I'm gonna follow like the shape. So if you can see, here is the sharp colored bit of my lip, but just beyond that is where my lip actually ends. And although it's not pink, it's raised, so it is still part of my lip. So I'm gonna follow that, light a bit here, just on the outside of my lip, and make more of a curved, more soft lip. And again, I'm not gonna have a lot of line at the corner of my mouth. A real gentle hand, and kind of taper it off towards the corner of your mouth. Much softer, much more of a curve. And I'm just blending that towards the center of my lips with my finger. And you'll see how easy it is to get rid of any mistakes. You can just smudge them and it'll be fine. So you don't need to stress about practicing this. Already I feel like my lips look fuller. So now the Cupid's bow. Instead of drawing around this triangular shape, I'm going to curve it right at the top. So instead of like your brows where you draw like a sharp upward line, I'm going to draw like a curve over the top. And then I'm going to stop right there. You see how I'm not like drawing all the way down there? I'm just going over the top of the point. And I'm doing that really lightly. And I'm not going all the way down. So I'm not drawing that sharp M like we had before. What I'm doing instead is just kind of curving over, making more of a heart shape, a soft curved heart. And with a really light hand. I'm hardly bringing the pencil down into this point at all. Do you see that? Do you see how soft, much softer that shape is? Now I'm going to do my lipstick, and hopefully you can already see how much fuller my top lip looks. Instead of swiping, I'm going to pat it on. This is a good technique if you've got a lipstick that's darker than you would like. So instead of doing loads and loads of lipstick and then rubbing them together and rubbing all of the work you've done out, if you pat this and then lightly press the center of your lips and don't smudge the outsides, then if you've still got any harshness, you can just tap it. Obviously you can blend this in as much or as little as you like. But hopefully you can see how much fuller, more natural and softer my lips look. You can also add a gloss just in the center, which I also find helps. Just by putting that little bit of gloss in the center, again, it kind of lifts the lips, it makes them look poutier and juicier, more hydrated. And again, they look even fuller and softer and smoother and less lines. And there you have it. That is all my tips for how I've changed the way that I line and fill in my lips. I really hope you guys found this helpful. Please don't forget to like and subscribe before you go if you haven't already, so I can see you again in a future video. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.